Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Smitty the GOAT. I am a seven-figure entrepreneur in the credit and business credit space. I have my own funding company as well. Why don't you guys like and subscribe to this video? I'm about to show you all how to get up to $100,000 with no documentation with my favorite bank, KeyBank. Okay, I also got some links in the description bar for you guys. I got ebooks and a free class for you all as well. You guys tapped in on me. You guys can tap in with me on Instagram as well. So that's going to be lit for you all. So today going to be a good day, guys. So I'm about to show you how to get up to $100,000 with no documentation with my favorite bank. Okay. So with KeyBank, they will allow you to get up to $100,000, but this is how we get it. They have two business credit products, right, that I love. They have a business credit card up to $50,000 with no documentation. What I mean by no documentation, guys, is no tax return, no paycheck stubs, no bank statements and things like that everybody's scared of, right? So this is what you can get up to $50,000 with no documentation on their business credit card. Also, you can get up to $50,000 with no documentation required with the business line of credit, guys. This is very, 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 very beneficial to business owners to be able to get $50,000 with no documentation. So let's get into it, right? KeyBank has business credit cards. This is a key thing too. They also have 0% interest for 6 months on purchases and balance transfers. This is the game changer right here. You get 0% interest money too and no documentation. Next level. All right, so they got 3 different credit cards. A few of these, I would recommend the cash rewards card. You know, they have the cash back on every purchase. Man, you definitely want that, and 0% interest, okay? So that's dope. We can get the business credit card and the business line of credit. So which credit bureau do they pull from? They pull from Equifax. But the cool thing is they do a soft pull from Equifax, guys. So you're not even about to get a hard inquiry for all this money you're about to get. Next level. Once again, I can get you all the requirements, right? So the requirements, they require you to have a 700 plus credit score. This is what we recommend you have before applying for this. Have a 700 plus credit score. If you don't got it, get to it. Clean that credit up as soon as possible. Make sure everybody like and subscribe and comment on this video. I got some links in the description for you all as well to buy books and classes and all type of things. So make sure y'all subscribe. But listen, you also need to have an LLC. Have an LLC and a good credit report. We can go get the bag. All right, so let's get into this a little more. You have to be in these states, they say. You got Alaska, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Utah, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Idaho, and things like that, right? But cool thing is, Smitty got y'all. I got a trick to be able to get y'all. Smitty got y'all. I got a trick to be able to get in from any state. It doesn't matter what state you in. I'm going to give y'all the hack to be able to get in with any state. So this is the problem most people is having with trying to go get this bag from KeyBank is what? They don't know how to get in if they're not in these states. So I got y'all today. Today we're finna go over there right now. I'm gonna give y'all the exact steps we can be able to get in without even being in these states if you're not in these states. So let's get into it. This is the trick, guys. I'm going to tell you all my secret hack to be able to get in. This is what I do. You have to go open up what's called a virtual office space. You got to open up a virtual office space. This is the site that I use. I use regus.com, regis.com to open up my virtual office space within that state that I want to open up the bank account in. So I would recommend Pennsylvania because they got multiple other banks we can go get once we do this. I also recommend Florida. You know, Florida are another state that you can get some cool banks that give out high limits. So me personally recommend Pennsylvania, Florida to be able to do this in. First, you have to open up a virtual office space. All right, so now once we got that, you want to go to Google and you want to search for the registered agent in that state, right? You want to make sure you're compliant within that state, okay? You got to file a foreign entity in that state. Look up what a foreign entity is. This is another game changer for you all. Basically, what you need to do is have a registered agent in that state, right? And have the virtual business address in that state, okay? And this will open up the floodgates for you to be able to open up the bank account now, all right? Open up the bank account now. What you need to do is this as well. Go to the bank in person. You cannot open this up online, guys. We have to open this up in person. So what I recommend you always do to go and open up a business checking, a business savings, put a $50 in checking, $50 in the savings, just so that you have some money in each one. I also would ask to open up the merchant services. the more products you have within the bank, the more likely they'll give you more money because they see that you're trying to do more business with them. So they like, okay, this person is trying to build a better relationship with us. Let's be lenient on our limits with them as well. So always take that in consideration. All right. So what they want you to bring is your articles or organization papers when you filed your LLC, your EIN paper when you filed your EIN. This is the key trick. This is the key trick, y'all, right here. Do not bring your ID. Okay. What I want y'all to do is bring your passport. This will take out the confusion when you're trying to open up the account and your ID says a different state that they don't accept people from. So being as though you're going to bring in the passport instead of the ID, now we bypass that situation. Okay. Key hack right there. All right. So you're going to use the passport, not the ID, the virtual business address, the registered agents with the billing address from your company in that area. And then this is what's going to be able to make you eligible to open up an account in person. So yes, you will have to go to that state and go open up an account. But hey, do you want $100,000 or not? Do you want access to an extra $100,000 with no documentation, 0% interest money for your business or not? You make the decision. I know me, I'll take that $200 flight to go get $100,000. But I don't know about y'all. That's what I would do. All right. So listen, what you want to do is once you open up the bank account, now you want to ask them within the same sequence. Once it's open and everything, they usually ask you. They will ask you, hey, we have business credit cards. We got business line of credit. Are you interested in opening any of those as well? We was like, well, no mind if I don't. All right. So what you want to do is you want to apply for the business credit card, get your approval. You also want to double back and apply for the business line of credit as well. Let's get all this money at the same time. Give me my business credit card and my business line of credit. Let's go. We about to get the bag. All right. So, I want y'all to understand that the reason why I'm saying we can get $100,000 is because we can get both products. And both products will let you be eligible up to $50,000 approval with no documentation. So the better your credit report, the higher the approval will be. That you should be able to get closer to the $50,000. So if you got good credit, that is already said, to have a 700 credit score plus, you can be able to get access to the $50,000 on a personal on a business credit card, and $50,000 on a line of credit. This should equal up to $100,000. All right. So in that instance, you should be able to what? Get approved. All right. I want y'all to go get approved. When y'all do go get approved, then run the play. Make sure y'all come back and comment on this video, like and subscribe. Click the links in the descriptions to also get my ebook and follow me on Instagram. This is the exact play. You can get access to $100,000 with no documentation with KeyBank, even if you're not in the state that they don't want you to be in. All right. So make sure y'all tap in with me. It's going to be a lot of more videos. Man, I hope y'all go get this bag. All right. So I'll tap in with y'all later. Y'all be safe.